This week's Parsha, three particular things happen. One, Moshe's name is not mentioned, but his influence is felt throughout the Parsha. The Kohen, the high priest, is told that he's responsible for the entire Jewish people. Everything that happens among the Jewish people, he has responsibility in it. Somehow, if he doesn't do his job correctly, then bad things will happen. And number three, we get into the spices, the ketoret. And the formula for the ketoret is very interesting. Mostly it's nice smelling things, but there's some foul smelling spices in there. Now, if you take all three things together, you come up with an amazing idea that with Moshe, his influence is there, although he doesn't have his name mentioned. He doesn't care that he's not mentioned. He cares that the Jewish people will do the right things. And that's why, he takes a back seat, so to speak, even though he's always influencing. He's an influencer. You add to it the Kohen, he's responsible. He takes personal responsibility. This teaches us something very important. We're all responsible one for the other. And that with the ketoret or the spices, that there's some bad smelling spices in there, this represents all the people. There's some Jews who aren't so, as we say, so good. But when we hear of a Jew being attacked, it doesn't matter if he was a good Jew or a bad Jew. He's being attacked because he was Jewish. And that makes a major difference to us. We go out and defend them, which tells you that something that our enemies don't get. We might argue among ourselves. Before October 7th, there were big demonstrations in Israel against the government. There were guys who said, I won't go and serve in reserve duty because I don't like this government, blah, 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 blah. I don't like what they're doing. October 7th happens, and suddenly everybody's united. Even though the places they attacked, and many religious Jews dropped everything and went into service. Even though the places that were attacked, by the way, were not religious. They made it a point. They attacked a concert being given on Shabbat. They attacked left-wing kibbutzim. Okay, the secular. They did not attack religious because of other factors, which I won't go into right now, make it too long. The point is that we as a people show that we're united when the necessity of our unity comes through. And that's why we have these three things in this week's Parsha to remind us of that. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.